The following podcast is a live recording of a radio show first broadcast by Fresh FM with assistance from New Zealand On Air.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
Lem Suicide the Roher for 2 hours.
Sorry, I'm fucking with the mic.
Fucking with the bike.
Yeah, the bike. Kieran and Patrick. Bicycle.
On a tandem, powering through 2 hours up saddle sores and all. That was Queen with Bicycle. How are you, Pat? You okay over there?
Sorting his chair out.
Bicycle race, that was.
Yeah.
Is this the equivalent to you adjusting the saddle on the bike or what?
Yes, I would say it is. I feel like I'm about to fall off this chair, but we'll carry on regardless.
Do you want to remove the saddle altogether? For the bicycle race, that will be the 2 hours of music we plan to play for the next 2 hours. In fact, I was thinking we could do a 4 hour show since we did a 3 hour show last week and we were fine.
Oh, 6. Let's go.
Did you bring food? Any sausages? Any ishpini?
We'll get a Pukeko from outside.
Oh, yeah. Barbie him up.
They're not protected, are they?
Huh?
They're not protected, are they?
The boys out there won't be. You're listening to Kieran and Patrick, and we are here in Studio Ahane in Founders, and we're trying to get a few bits organised, but we're on the road anyway. We've got the Lycra on, and we're hitting the road. We're hitting the tar. We're hitting the blacktop. We're heading off for a few miles. If you want to join us for 2 hours, we've actually kind of got two shows in one. Well, two halves of one show. Depends on the way you want to look at it, I suppose. But the first half is going to be mainly themed around bicycles and cycling and all those attributes of the pastime, the leisure activity and the sport we know as Ag Ruhiocht. And the second half will be dominated by the weather. Mainly status orange weather warnings from Ireland, which include some of the following: rain,
Mist,
sleet,
snow,
gales,
and just general shite weather.
just general greyness, yeah. So we're going to get those on. We're going to power through the first bit anyway, keep the legs pumping and see if we look good in Lycra. So let me see, what kind of music have we got tonight? We've got a good old mix. We're going to go straight into Steeler's Wheel. And of course, Steeler's Wheel featured a certain Jerry Rafferty. And we're going to have one from Jerry after that. And then we may, I don't know if I'll play this one, but I'll give you a taster of it. Have you heard of the Humble Bums?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately I heard it, I was like, that's old Billy.
It is, yeah. And that was with Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they drifted apart when of course Billy was trying to make the comedy the main part of the act, and old Jerry was busy writing songs and wanted to perform them, so. But they had a run. They had an album or two, I think. But let's get Steeler's Wheel on first. A well-known track from Steeler's Wheel. Of course, fits the bicycle theme of the first hour of the show. ToTM, you're with Kieran and Patrick. Come in and take the way to the ground.
I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. You're a ma comp macara. You're a ma comp macara.
And he says, is there anything you can do on the price? And I says, of course there is, Michael. Now, have you considered a sex change? What says he? A sex change, says I, taking a spanner and removing the nuts. Because if you were to come back a woman, say in 10 years, we've great deals for the mature lady driver.
No nonsense, Dottie! Low-cost car insurance. Get the cover you really need for less.
Trouble sleeping?
Tune in to ToTM,
Every Wednesday
Fresh FM.
until you fall asleep.
Fuck.
Night comes down and finds you alone in a space and time of your own, lost in dreams in a world full of shadows. Down the street, the neon light shines, offering refuge and hope to the blind. You stumble in with no thought of tomorrow. Yes, I get a little lonely when the sun gets low, and I end up looking for somewhere to go. Yes, I should know better, but I can't say no. Oh no, no, no. No, no. No, no. The lights are low and the music is loud. You watch yourself as you play to the crowd. One more face in a palace of mirrors. One more drink, you're sailing away. One more dream, but it's looking okay. One more time to watch the flow of the river. Yes, I
night owl. Jerry Rafferty.
The bold Jerry Rafferty. Scottish man. I would not have believed that Steelers Wheel were a Scottish folk band until I was either told or I read it someplace.
Well,
They don't have that sound, do they?
no, they don't give it much with the old accent.
What a cool band, like. Obviously the big hit, Stuck in the Middle with You. And formed by school friends Joe Egan and Jerry Rafferty. They sound like two boys from Corfin. Or Kilmaine.
I had no idea up until this very show that Jerry Rafferty was in Steelers
I know.
Wheel.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it had a huge solo career. Some massive hits that we all would recognise and know, including, of course, Baker Street, right down the line. That is an absolute humdinger of a tune.
That's my favourite Jerry Rafferty song.
Yeah, I'd
It's
agree.
fantastic.
We'll have to get that on. It's absolutely class. Yeah, but he died, what age was he? He wasn't that old, in his 60s. He died in 2011. But,
From liver failure.
yeah, his liver failed.
Yeah, as many a Scottish man's liver has failed. Same as the Irish.
Something tells me I read before that Scottish people are born with two livers. It's just this genetic. It's evolution. Cultural evolution.
They go through one every 25 years.
Starting from 0 to 25. Yeah, poor old Gerger died. He died. He's dead.
He was fond of the bookie.
He's died. He dead. Yeah, liver failure. Poor old fecka. In 2011, yeah, so that was him, and we're gonna stick it on. I think it's only right. He was in a band previous to Steelers Wheel with none other than Billy Conley, and they were called the Humble Bums, which of course would be something that could be associated with cycling. Let's be honest.
That's the link.
Cycling or sitting in that chair that you're in, one or the other.
I've managed to secure this chair.
You can never be sure it's secure, Pat. Honestly, you can't. You think it is, and you could disappear from view now very quickly.
Well, just keep your ears open. I may fall off my chair at some point.
Well, let's get this on. This is one from the Humble Bums. And this is from an album, a compilation album that came out, the Transatlantic Anthology. And the tune is called Why Don't They Come Back to Dunoon? So let's get that on. You're with Kieran and Patrick. The first half of the show is all about cycling, because this is, we've mentioned cycling. We've talked at length, in depth about cycling on many shows previous to this. So this is no random show of a load of songs put together just because they've got words that are related to bicycles in it, Patrick.
We're avid cyclists.
Exactly.
I own several, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I'm always cycling. I've got cycler's knee at the minute. So let's get this on.
Cycler's arse.
Humble Bombs.
Aloha. As we leave the sun-drenched shores of Glasgow behind, we see the children leaping up and down with their hands in the air. Are they happy? No. They've got broken bottles stuck in the soles of their feet. Clyde Coast landladies are looking bored. The absence of tourists has got them floored. The question they're asking would make you swoon. Why don't they come back to Dunoon? Why this swinging resort, this switched on scene, has 3 pubs, 2 cafes, and a fag machine, and hills you can walk up while the rain is running down. Why don't they come back to the noon? Long time ago, people would flow in, even from overseas. But in recent years, the only ones on the piers have been seagulls and a few CND. At this point in the song, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you of a competition held in the Glasgow newspapers, where the first prize was a week in Dunoon and the second prize was a fortnight in Dunoon. They can't understand it or hear them roar. We've got Yanks here and fairies by the score, and a nightlife that stops in the afternoon. Why don't they come back to the noon?
Indeed, why don't they come back to Dunoon?
Costa del Dunoon, as it's known.
It is, it is, I'm sure. If it's any place like Scotland, in Scotland, like Ireland, in Ireland. We'll get to the weather in the second half of the show, Patrick. We've got a nice clip.
A few gusts.
A few belts, a bit of sideways. That was the Humble Bums, and that was Billy Connolly and our main man, Jerry Raftery. Raftery, you see. Raftery be the way people in Corofin would say it. Rafteries.
Sounds like somebody putting roofs on houses.
Rafteries.
Jerry Raftery.
Jerry Dog. How are you, Jerry Dog? Anyway, requests. We have some requests, actually. We have indeed. While we're here, we might as well read them out. And we're heading to Ireland then after that for a bit of music from Mick Flannery and Susan O'Neill. But first up, we have a request that came over from last week, actually. And Mary, I have a request from Mary that's been on the back burner for ages. So sorry, Mary. And if you want to repeat after me, out loud, at the radio or whatever device you listen to, Kieran, you big bollocks, why didn't you play my request? Good point, Mary. I'll get to it, don't worry. But anyway, first up, hello to Pete, who's painting a toilet in Milltown and hoping to get home soon. Very good, Pete. He's enjoying the music. And also we have, by absolute coincidence, Jerry Igo has turf for sale that needs drying. All right, thanks, Jerry. That's good. It's good to get that out there.
I'm going to say it's going to need drying
in Ireland.
The weather.
Do you want to export that maybe to Spain for the winter? See if we get on. We'll have more requests as we go on. And we actually will also have two pieces of music that are not on the playlist, but they have been taken off the internet and they're going to be used. And one of them is Laura Marling, who we've played before, but she does an acoustic version of a song. And we're going to play Christy Moore doing a cover of Lazarus Soul song later on. So we'll get to those in time. But let's get the Irish music on. This is Mick Flannery and Susan O'Neill from an album called In the Game. And this is Chain Reaction. You're listening to Kieran and Patrick. All things bicycles.
Chain reaction, you made it
Chain Reaction. Mick Flannery and Susan O'Neill.
Cundé an Corky agus Cundé an Clár.
You got further than me.
Huh?
You got further than me. I was only reading about Mick Flannery.
You're in Limerick. Yes, Susan O'Neill and Mick Flannery. Mick Flannery is the main man. He is class. Really, 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 really like Mick Flannery here. We played him a long time in the Gonans. He's absolutely class. There's no two ways about it. And of course, Susan O'Neill is good too. She's known as Sun.
She had a nice voice.
Yeah, very good. They compliment each other nicely there, don't they? Like us, Patrick.
Yeah.
So a listener said, obviously. Yeah, I wouldn't be just saying that like...
We're not patting ourselves so hard in the back we're breaking our
on
arms.
the back. We're not, Pat, no. Yeah, Mick Flannery, Susan O'Neill there. And Chain Reaction, because it's all about the bicycles tonight. You know that Nelson was reported as being a place that has the highest percentage of wankers on bicycles and cyclists. Cyclists in the country, per capita.
Oh.
Per year, per annum, per...
I'd believe it for mountain biking.
Purring like a cat. Yeah, well, it's got the trails, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's always people out on the bikes.
There's a lot of older people using e-bikes, doing colossal speed. It's class.
Coming out in front of your car with no heed, no indication, no nothing.
But it's a good place for cycling, isn't it? I was just trying to find, there was an article there I came across the other day, but I can't find it now and it doesn't really matter. But it's all about the cycling here, folks, tonight on Fresh FM with Kieran and Patrick talking about the cycling.
Went for a lovely cycle, just kind of trail cycle in Tapawera in the summer.
Oh yes, that's right. You can cycle. Can you cycle? You can cycle a long way out there, can't you?
I think you
on the
can.
main road you cross and then you go over towards Tap.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's where we started off from. Was the Hot Rock Cafe.
Yes, but you can cycle from. You can cycle. I don't know if you're cycling on the state highway, but you could maybe cycle out the ADF Valley there and come across. There's a trail that runs parallel to State Highway 6 before you get to Tap as well.
Yeah.
Or before you get to the Hot Rock Cafe.
Oh yeah, you intended to start from there. Like
I don't know where exactly it starts, but it's way back. It's back towards
Spooner's Ridge. You can go through the whole tunnel.
Back there, yeah.
But it was fire season when we went, so the whole thing was closed off.
Ah, okay. That's right.
And if you're in Tapawera, do not go to the Hot Rock Cafe.
Ooh, controversial, Patrick. You're going to have to back that up. You don't have to if you don't want to. What happened? Go on, tell all here. Go on, tell all. I'll ring them and see if they can. If they can counter your claim.
I think this is probably better than the Google review because there's probably nobody listened to it.
Sorry.
No, they just fucked up all the coffees, got them all wrong. Gave someone who asked for no milk a milk substitute. I think it was somebody's first day, and I think she was French and barely had a word of English. But management made the decision to put her on the till.
What about your junior cert French? Olé.
Yeah, I don't know.
You stuck with your junior cert English instead.
I think she was blagging it. She was like, oh, yeah, and then just randomised the order. It's just like, whatever.
Fair play to her.
This fucker's getting like a long white. This one's getting a milkshake. Yeah.
There's a gallon of soup for this fella.
And, yeah. But hopefully she's got the sack now, so maybe go back and have a look. She's back in Paris.
Back in Paris, yeah. Who knows?
Fucking up their
Plaster
orders.
of Paris, maybe. Who knows? Right, let's stay with the bicycles and let's stay with Ireland, who has a long history of famous cyclists. We could name a few there.
Oh, there's
Sean Kelly.
Oh, yeah. And there's...
what's the other fella's name?
Yeah.
What's his name? You know it. Sean, don't look it up now. You have to think of it. Do you
Lance
know it?
Armstrong.
Frank Armstrong. Sean Kelly, and I can see his face. I have him here on an ad, actually, doing an ad. It'll come to me anyway. I'm not going to look it up. It's going to come to me. But we're going to put on...
Ireland's probably one of the shittiest countries to try and get a cyclist out of.
I know, but we've won the Tour de France, like.
I suppose if you're used to doing it in the wet, do it in the dry would be a doddle.
It would, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have to wear your duffel coat. It'd be so much lighter. This is sticking with the theme, of course. We're good like that. We'll make a plan and we'll stick to it rigidly. This is the Frames. You see? You see that? How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
You like that one? Lay Me Down with Glenn Hansard. Well, it's his band, really, isn't it? So it's the Frames featuring Glenn Hansard, who wouldn't be there if Glenn Hansard wasn't there, because he is the Frames. If you know what I mean.
Glenn the Frames Hansard.
There you go. Stephen Roach.
I will write you letters that explain the way I'm thinking now. I will return to you what I have taken long before. I will return again when it gets dark and day is done, and lay me down in the hallowed ground, down by your side I will stay. So lay me down. Stay with me, then let me know before it's light. I will recoil myself into the black and darkest night, and lay me down in the hallowed ground where my Father waits. I will stay. So lay me down. The hallowed ground, down by your side I will stay. So lay me down.
That was a lovely song. Lay Me Down, The Frames.
By the Bicycle Frames.
Featuring their founder, Glenn Hansard.
Featuring Glenn Hansard on vocals there and guitar. And he also had a song with Marketa Arglova called Falling Slowly. Remember that? Because that's going to feature when we get to the weather.
It's coming in.
It is coming in. The front is coming in hard. That was the Frames with Lay Me Down. We are shaping up to possibly play 4 in a row because they're all short and they all fit the criteria. And they're kind of from the same sort of genre. A bit of soul, kind of Motown, a bit of R&B. We've got Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding and Al Green. How about that, P?
And they are the 4 tops.
Top of the pops. And they're all coming in at just over the 2-minute 40 mark on average for those 4 songs. So, I mean, I think we could stretch. We might play something. I'll tell you what we'll play in the middle of those 2 now. We're going to play a small clip that I had been meaning to play a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about, what were we talking about? The Dubliners, maybe. We mentioned the Dubliners. I'm not sure why. But that was the one that you took off the... Oh, it was the same time we were talking about your friend Michael Fry, yes. So we'll get that clip on in the middle. But for now, we're going to play 4. We're going to play 2 with a gap and then 2 more.
When you think about it, it does actually work.
Yeah, I think it will.
They would have been better off with bikes.
They would have. That story is actually, yeah, it'll fit in nicely. Then we'll come back and we've got, what else have we got in the dynamics tonight? We've got a bit of Johnny Cash. Like I said, we've got the Travelling Wilburys. And we're going to finish out our cycling with Foster the People. But we'll also get Laura Marling and Christy Moore in there. And I would like to say fair play a gwich agus cuarchgus to Cullum and Dara, who completed the Dublin City Snickers there a couple of weeks ago and made it through. Did well.
What's that?
Marathon.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah. Huge field of people. Like, I don't know, is there 15 or 20,000 people doing it? Like, it's mad. But yeah, the two boys did it. I'm sure plenty more people did it. And if you did, a fair play to you. Fair fucking play to you, because I wouldn't do it. I'll stick to the cycling.
Have yourself a Snickers as your treat.
You big diva. Speaking of divas, yeah, Aretha Franklin will be up after Sam Cooke, but we're going to start this quadruplet. Is that what it is?
Sure.
What's the word for 4?
Yeah, quad.
Quad.
Something
like that.
That's way too. That's semantically deep for.
Is it?
The brain that's going on tonight. The thought that rattle in the head.
Like, what was it? The monster feel good. What was that in the Monster Mash last week?
Mash good.
Mash good. I'm from Sligo. Oh yeah, that was the other thing actually. I'll mention it when we come back. But yeah, you mentioned it last week about is it Don and the Eagles, Don Henley?
Yeah.
And he's chasing people down. He employed 60 people to go search the internet for copyright infringements of his music.
He's pathetic.
Honestly. All the videos I put up the last couple of weeks, of course we had the footage and we had the file and I put them on YouTube and they were all blocked because of him.
Because of Don Henley, yep.
Don Henley. But anyway, Sam Cooke, Far Sounder, and this is Chain Gang. We're going to follow that with Chain of Fools. And then we'll have Hard to Handle. Do you like it? Hard to
Handle bar.
And this is the best one. Tired of being alone. Let's get them going anyway. Here we are, Kieran and Patrick, talking shite.
I hear something saying, That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying, That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down, working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away, then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Can't you hear them saying, I'm going home one of these days. I'm going home, see my woman whom I love so dear. But meanwhile, I've got to work right here. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying, my work is so hard, give me water, I'm thirsty, my work is so hard, whoa, my work is so hard,
Chain, 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 chain.
But I
strong. I'm added to you. Change, change, change. 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 The shade of food. Oh, one of these mornings, the shade is gonna break. But up until then, yeah, I'm gonna take all I can take. Oh, yeah. Change, change, change. 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 Change, change, shade of food. Oh, change, change, change. Change, change, change. Oh, change, change, change. The shade of food.
Fresh FM.
Well, when we were off stage, we were allowed to get a bit out of hand, of course. And there was one occasion, can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah, of course.
There was one occasion we were up in Derry doing an afternoon show with the Pogues, an afternoon concert show.
That sounds quiet.
Yeah. And after the show, there was quite a few points taken. And the lads intended going back to Dublin after the show. So Ronnie, he wasn't quite fit to drive, and Barney reckoned he was fitter than Ronnie to drive. So anyway, Ronnie had an automatic car at the time, and Barney took over the car. It wasn't used to having no clutch, kept going for the clutch and hitting the brake, and they were seen leapfrogging across the big bridge in Derry. Pulled in by the RUC. Mr. McKenna, we've reason to believe that you're not fit to be driving this car. And Barney says, have a look. You think I'm bad? Have a look at the other fellow who's going to drive. So, anyway, they ended up in the RUC barracks in a concrete cell for the night. And Ronnie woke up in the middle of the night and he says, wakes up Barney. He said, Barney, what kind of a fucking kip is this? Who booked us into this hotel? And Barney said, Ronnie, this is not a hotel, you're in jail. Now sing the old triangle, you bollocks.
ToTM. Fresh FM.
You're a ma comp macara. You're a ma comp macara.
ToTM.
The scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to go home with me. I forgot some good old loving and I got some in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys and things will come by the dozen, but that ain't nothing but drugstore loving. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to hell and I yes around. Louder than word, and I'm a man with a great experience. I know you got you another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid. I wanna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so won't you place your ad with me? Boys will call my dime by the dozen, but that ain't nothing but 10-cent love. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to hell and I yes around. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, just come go home with me. I got some good old loving and I got better in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys will call my dime by my loving, but that ain't nothing but drugstore love. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, called mama, I'm sure hard to hell and I yes around. Give me some good old love, some of your good love, some
big old man, mama. What too hot.
I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own. Won't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? People say that I found a way to make you say that you love me. Hey, baby, you didn't go for that. It's a natural fact that I wanna come back. Show me where it's at, baby. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you help me, girl, soon as you can? I guess you know that I love you so, even though you don't want me no more. Hey, hey, hey. I'm crying tears all through the years. I tell you like it is, honey, love me if you will. Baby, I'm tired of being alone here by myself now. I tell you, I'm tired, baby. I'm tired of being all wrapped up late at night. In my dreams, nobody but you, baby. Sometime I wonder if you love me like you say you do. You see, baby, I've been thinking about it, yeah. And I've been wanting to get next to you, baby. You see, sometimes I fool moms, I say, oh, oh, baby. Needing you has proven to me to be my greatest dream. Yeah. I'm so tired, baby. So tired. You don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in the night I get to wondering about you, baby. Oh, you name it. So tired, baby. I tell you, oh, you name it, baby.
Ah, poor Al.
What do you say? What do you say about those four heavyweights, Patrick?
They are four of my favourite soul songs, I'd say. They're very good.
Sam Cooke, absolute dynamite.
Actually, sorry, three of my favourite songs. I love Sam Cooke, but I've not actually heard that song.
I would prefer. I mean, I like that. That's a good tune.
What's the other one now?
But I prefer the
What a Wonderful World This Would Be.
and Bring It On Home, and A Change Is Going to Come, and You Send Me. I mean, there's loads.
But they're not about bikes.
They're not about bikes. They're not about bikes. A change is going to come maybe if you got a puncture. Bring It On Home to Me, possibly if you'd nick someone's bike. I don't know. Nothing can change this tyre. Oh yeah, that would have worked. Shit, we should have played that one. I'll come running back to you when my bike breaks down. There you go. There's loads of them, Patrick, when you look like. But absolutely, four heavyweights there. We had Sam Cooke, Chain Gang. Follow that with the Queen of Soul, the one and only Aretha Franklin, one of the greatest singers of all time. The Queen of Soul. There's no surer thing than that. And of course, the King of Soul was Samuel Cooke, who died very young, shot over a car park space. Literally over the car park space he was shot. The argument was about something else.
Should have brought a bike.
Well, if he was cycling. So Aretha Franklin, yes, one of the greatest of all time. I mean, what do you say about her? You could spend weeks doing Aretha Franklin related music. And then we had, who do we have after Aretha? We had a break. We had a story from John. Is it John Sheehan? Is that the Dubliner that's still alive?
I think so, yeah.
Good old story there. Obviously, as you said, would have been good if the boys were on bikes, but they weren't. Then we had Otis Redding with Hard to Handle. And of course, we've spoken about Otis lately, not so long ago. The father shooting him in the Vulog.
No, that was...
that's the other fella.
Marvin Gaye.
There you go.
Otis Redding died in a plane crash.
because his outlet shot the propeller.
Yeah.
See, it's all linked.
Because he backed over his bike.
With the airplane. Got stuck on the end of it and fell off up the sky. So yeah, Otis Redding was not killed by his father. He was killed by somebody's father though. But we don't know whose yet. We're going to find out.
He was killed by the Wright brothers.
He was killed
in
by the
a
Wright
very
brothers.
roundabout way.
Yes.
He was killed by Galileo. No,
Wait.
it was Da Vinci. Da Vinci had his
helicopters.
Yeah. But the Galileo was looking up, so he really started it all.
He did. When the apple hit him on the head.
Before then, everyone was looking down their feet.
Exactly, yeah.
Weren't
Admiring
around.
their shoes and their feet and the ground.
No bikes, no helicopters, no nothing.
Then we had Al Green, who is still alive. Hey, Albert Lorna's Green with an E. He's still alive. And of course, you would know a couple of other tunes belonging to him. Let's Stay Together. Tired of Being Alone, the one we just played. Take Me to the River. And I suppose Let's Stay Together is his signature.
Take Me to the River, popularized by...
Popularized Rivers.
Popularized
by somebody else.
Big Mouth Billy Bass.
Oh, okay.
In The Fish. The
Yeah,
battery-powered fish that you have on the wall.
Yes.
Take me
You see
to
them a
the
lot.
river.
You see them a lot in the. You see them a lot in the old charity shops. There's always one in somewhere.
The battery's dying.
Yeah.
Sounds like a demon.
Brilliant. Yes, so that was the 4 heavy hitters, shall we say? Yes, they were. Next is a group of heavy hitters, all collected together in one room, the Travelling Wilburys, and their song is Handle with Care. And that's what we're going to stick on now, because we're like that. We're sound that way like. This is from the Travelling Wilburys, Volume 1. You're listening to Kieran and Patrick. I'm looking forward to cycle home now tonight.
Being beat up and battered around, being sent up and I've been shut down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation's changeable, situation's tolerable, but baby you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been bobbed up and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Being stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been uptight and made a mess, but I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care.
Handlebars with gear.
They're the boys.
Travelling fellas.
The Travelling Wilburys, who were a bit of a supergroup. Anglo-American. And we had Bob Dylan, George Harrison when he was alive, Jeff Lynne when he was alive, and he's still alive, fair play to him. Roy Orbison when he was alive, and he's still alive. Tom Petty, not so much.
Roy Orbison?
Is he not? Oh, he died not long after,
Yeah.
didn't he? 1988, yes. Another man killed by a bicycle. Fucking hell.
Fell on him from a tree.
Fell out of a tree into his airplane. Yeah, the supergroup. And I think we did mention it. Sorry, you did mention it. But yesterday, one of the biggest names in music, period, died. Quincy Jones.
The man himself.
I only saw it there when I looked up on the internet. Who's dead? He's on RIP.ie. There'll be a lot of condolences. That'll be a big funeral, like. That'll be a big funeral.
The Joneses. The Jones clan.
The Joneses. I'd like to send a request out to Moss Cooley. Moved into his house there the other day. Fair play, Tom. A lot of work. He's in the door. There's no windows in it yet, but he's in the door. He's not too bad.
Sounds like my house.
That's all New Zealand houses from the 1980s.
Did you know the Travelling Wilburys?
What?
Their second album.
Volume 2.
Volume 3.
Volume 3.
There's no Volume 2.
Isn't it?
They said the pressure was too much.
Okay.
People were expecting something, so they were like, we'll just jump to Volume 3.
Oh, nice move.
Which was a bit of a cunt's trick, in fairness, back in the day, because you wouldn't have had the internet to just be like, what's going on here? You'd have been looking high and low.
You would actually. You'd have the old record shops pulled us under, like. But yeah, poor old Quincy Jones has died. He died on November the 3rd, 2024, which was literally only 2 days ago. And what a man. I think we'll have to come back to Quincy Jones. We could be talking about him for about a year. But, I mean, he's worked, obviously, with all the greats. Frank Sinatra, Count Basie, Michael Jackson, of course.
We could do a Quincy Jones show.
Very easily. Very easily. Did you ever see that We Are the World documentary?
Oh, the one where they're trying to write it in one.
Yeah.
I've been recommended to watch it.
It's good, yeah. It's just cool to see it, like, you know. But he's heavily involved in that, like. But yeah, what a genius. Loads of film scores. I mean, yeah, we'll get back to him. Let's plough on with the music. This next one now is actually the recording that we discussed. This is Laura Merling, and I nicked this off the BBC, but they won't mind because they're sound bastards. Oh, actually, I heard the Kneecap song on RT late at night.
Oh,
they
yeah?
beeped it out as well. Pissed, like the BBC. They blacked out.
I didn't
pissed.
realise it was...
It was pissed.
I didn't realise it was a kneecap. Oh, yeah.
I was not sick in the head. It is sick. Is it sick in the head? No, it's the other one. It's the Time to Live. The one with Green Chatton.
Oh, yeah. Better Way to Live.
They wouldn't play... RT late at night wouldn't play Pissed either. They're mad.
Yeah.
State-sponsored propaganda. That's what it is, isn't it? So, but on the other side of it, you do get some cool recordings off the BBC when you can nick them and play them with no credit. This is Laura Merling, who's an English singer-songwriter. And do you know what the name of this song is, Patrick?
Tell me.
Devil's Spoke. Which is clearly about bicycles. That's what she's singing about.
The Devil's Bike. Yeah.
The Devil broke her spoke, like. Anyway, this is them. And then we follow that with Christy Moore. He's got a short one that he was on the late the other day. This is Laura Merling, Devil's Spoke. Kieran Patrick, all about the cycles. Psychology tonight.
Forgive me, here I cannot stay. He cut out my tongue, there is nothing to save. Love me, O Lord, He threw me away. He laughed at my sins, in His arms I must stay. He wrote, I'm low, please send for me. But I am broken too, and spoken for. Do not tempt me. Her skin is white, and unlight as the sun. So holy light shines on the things you have done. So I asked him how he became this man. How did you learn to hold fruit in your hands? And where is this lamb that gave you your name? He had to leave, but I begged him to stay. He left me alone when I needed the light. Fell to my knees and I wept for my life. If he had have stayed, you might understand. If he had have stayed, you never would have taken my hand. He wrote, I'm low, please send for me. But I am broken too and spoken for. Do not tempt me. And where is that lamb that gave you your name? He had to leave, but I begged him to stay. Begged him to stay in my cold wooden grip. Begged him to stay by the light of this ship. Me fighting him, fighting light, fighting dawn. And the waves came and stole him and took him to war. We write, and that's all right, but I miss his smell. We speak when we are spoken to, and that suits us well. That suits us well. That suits me well.
ToTM Fresh FM.
If you like Kubla Fuckle in your cup on tea.
If you like Beag an Gaeilge in your bowl of granola.
Tune in
every Wednesday.
ToTM.
You're a ma comp macara. You're a ma comp macara.
I'm going to sing a song called The Black and Amber, which is written by a great songwriter called Bryony Brannigan. He plays with a band called the Lazarus Soul, and when I heard this song, I wanted to sing it because it's about an old pub in Island Bridge and a story that came out of the old pub. The poor old ma, she hasn't got a penny, she hasn't got a penny, and she's getting the kids ready. The poor old ma, she's getting the kids ready, she hasn't got a penny to her name. It's oh so lonely, oh, he's left us on the Ronnie, oh, sitting in the evening wondering what the day will bring. It's oh so lonely, oh, he's left us on the Ronnie, oh, he's down the Black and Amber treating strangers like they're kings. The dar out there, he's sinking one a many, he's sinking one a many, and he's shouting up Kilkenny. In the dar out there, he's drinking pints of plain and smoking 20 major with the change. It's oh so lonely, oh, he's left us on the Ronnie, oh, sitting in the evening wondering what the day will bring. Oh, so lonely, oh, he's left us on the Ronnie, oh, he's down the Black and Amber treating strangers like they're kings. The poor old ma, she's working night and morning, she's working night and morning, and she can't afford the yawning. The poor old ma, she's working night and morning, she hasn't got a washer to her name. He comes home senseless, we know we're gonna suffer, we know we're gonna suffer, yeah, we know that we will suffer. He comes home senseless, he's after a fish supper, he hasn't got a title to his name. Oh, so lonely, oh, he's left us on the Ronnie, oh, he's down the Black and Amber treating strangers like they're kings. Oh, so lonely, oh, he's left us on the Ronnie, oh, sitting in the evening wondering what the day will bring.
Christy Moore's still paying off his student loan. Touring hard, a gig a week, and he's nearly 90.
No stopping him.
There'll be no fucking stopping me, no fucking stopping me, no fucking stopping me now. Right, folks, we're an hour and 10 minutes into the 2-hour show, which means we have overrun our first segment of the cycling. We've been freewheeling the last bit. So we're going to skip Ring of Fire, which was the next one.
We're going to change some gears.
Yeah, we're going to shift gears. We're not going to play Johnny Cash Ring of Fire. He was on the playlist. And we're not going to finish with Pumped Up Kicks. Do you get it? Pumped Up Kicks. Foster the People. We're going to move on to ToTM Episode 85, Part B, Status Orange. And we're actually in New Zealand for this song. Haven't played these boys before. They've got a couple of good tunes. They're called Dragon. Dragon. Pullin' and Dragon. April Sun in Cuba is good. I like that. But we're going to play what else but their track from Body and the Beat, which came out in 1984 when Ireland used to get summers. This is Dragon with their track called Rain.
It's a happening thing.
Whether you're out in the rain or raining it in.
Don't go out in the rain without a rain jacket.
I'm certain you've used that one before.
I'm certain you stole it from me.
Did I?
No.
Oh.
That was Dragon with Rain. And Dragon were one of the biggest Kiwi rock bands of that time of rock bands in New Zealand.
I was just reading a little bit about them there, and
pack of headers.
Yeah, bunch of lovely New Zealanders.
Absolute headers.
But just I wouldn't want them anywhere near anything I'm fond of, you know.
Like furniture or
all my heroin. Be gone in seconds.
Yes, we're a Hard-hitting merchants, yeah. There was a bit of a lineup change constantly because the boy's dying.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whereas the next man that's up stuck it until he was in his 80s, didn't he? He was still pumping out music. And
bit of a Christy Moore.
Yeah, definitely. And this is a good one. This is kind of slightly slower, less rocky. But Leonard Cohen, famous blue raincoat, which you'd need if you're going out in the rain with a dragon.
It's 4 in the morning, the end of December. I'm writing you now just to see if you're better. New York is cold, but I like where I'm living. There's music on Clinton Street all through the evening. I hear that you're building your little house deep in the desert. You're living for nothing now. I hope you're keeping some kind of record. Yes, and Jane came by with a lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her that night that you planned to go clear. Did you ever go clear? Oh, the last time we saw you, you looked so much older. Your famous blue raincoat was torn at the shoulder. You'd been to the station to meet every train. Then you came home without Lily Marlene, and you treated my woman to a flake of your life. When she came back, she was nobody's wife. Well, I see you there with a rose in your teeth. One more thin gypsy thief. Well, I see Jane's away. She sends her regards. And what can I tell you, my brother, my killer? What can I possibly say? I guess that I miss you. I guess I forgive you. I'm glad you stood in my way. If you ever come by here for Jane or for me, well, your enemy is sleeping and his woman is free. Yes, and thanks for the trouble you took from her eyes. I thought it was there for good, so I never tried. And Jane came by with a lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her that night that you planned to go clear. Sincerely, L. Cohen.
Sincere. Whoa.
No, you're good.
Am I?
You're good.
I can't hear myself for some reason.
Can't hear yourself think with all the serenity in here. After L. Cohen.
Yeah, sincerely. Oh, Jesus, there you go. Sincerely, L. Cohen.
Sincerely, L. Cohen. And he's hoping you go clear. You know what that's a reference to? Going clear. You heard that before?
I think I have heard that. Is it getting clean of drugs?
No.
What?
It's not. It's actually more beneficial to you than giving up drugs. It's about leaving Scientology.
Oh, yeah, that's where I've heard it.
Going clear, yeah. That's the reference in it. That
Wow.
mad.
When was that song written?
That song, I'm going to tell you that now, Patrick, in one click of a mouse. That was from an album called Songs of Love and Hat, because it's obviously about raincoats and hats. But it's from 1971.
Jesus.
It's the sixth track. It's the sixth track on the way to Sligo on his third album. Released in 1971.
Well, I suppose, yeah, that Scientology's been around a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? Good tune, though. He's class, like. We were just talking about
fantastic.
The Partisan, another really, 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 really fine track. A beautiful man to put a twist on a song, like. His songs have a bit of depth. I know they're of a certain speed, aren't they? But, I mean, there's no one like...
We got to watch the levels on that one.
Yeah.
After that,
Yes.
he's screaming.
Exactly, yeah. But that was the second song in our segment about the status orange warnings being issued in Ireland every second week. We'll have a clip about that soon. But we're on to another man who has bucked the trend when it comes to producing quality art after his 30s. You know that old theory that all good art is produced by people below or before they get to 30.
Well, fuck.
Well, don't talk to me. I was disgusted when I found out, Patrick. I was disgusted. But these two boys bucked that trend. The Dragon Boys just didn't make it that far. Anyway, the next man up is Tom Waits. Tom Waits for no one. And his song is called Make It Rain from an album called Real Gone. And it's an album that is absolutely class. It's from 2004, like all his albums. I absolutely love them. It's got Hoist That Rag on there, which I think is class. And what else is on there now that's good that I like? Make It Rain is good, obviously. Yeah, we're going to play that now. And How's It Going to End? He's got some belters of tunes, like. Great lyricist, no more than Leonard Cohen, and a great man for making a bit of noise. Not so much Leonard Cohen style. He's kind of softer on the ear, isn't he? L. Cohen, going clear. This is Make It Rain, Tom Waits. You were Kieran and Patrick. Into our weather section.
Took all my money and my best friend. You know the story. Here it comes again. I have no pride. I have no shame. You gotta make it rain. Make it rain. Since you're gone, deep inside it hurts. I'm just another sad guest on this dark earth. I wanna believe in the mercy of the world again. Make it rain. Make it rain. Night's too quiet, stretched out alone. I need the whip of thunder and the wind's dark moan. I'm not able, I'm just Cain. Open up the heavens, make it rain. I'm close to heaven, crushed at the gate. They sharpen their knives on my mistakes. What's she done? You can't give it a name. You gotta just make it rain. Make it rain, yeah. soundness. I'm burning with all this pain. Put out the fire, make it rain. I'm born to trouble, born to fate. Inside a promise I can't escape. It's the same old world, but nothing looks the same. Make it rain, make it rain. Gotta make it rain, make it rain. You got to make it rain. Got to make it rain. You got to. I'll stand alone here. I'll stand alone here. Singing, make it rain. Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Make it rain indeed. Tom Waits from Real Gone. And
I can't believe last week I didn't mention that saying Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
My favourite film.
oh yeah, is it?
The one with
Your favourite Dracula film or your favourite film period?
probably both at the minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one with Winona Ryder and
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Hopkins,
Yes, yeah,
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves,
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
Gary
And-
Oldman, what a hitter.
And you'll never believe this.
What?
Tom Waits.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yes.
Totally forgot.
He's
But
done a
yeah.
few movies and he's done a few soundtracks, yeah.
So he played him last week. I didn't even give that a mention on the Halloween show.
Okay.
So
And we were just saying there that it's nearly, a couple of days before the anniversary of El Cone's Going Clear.
yeah, the 7th.
Yeah.
That'll be on Thursday.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Live here in Founders. I'm close to heaven, crushed at the gate. Classic. You couldn't be talking about rain without religion coming in someplace, could you?
No.
But that's Tom Waits and that is Real Gone. And I would love to play that other one I said to you. What is it? Hoist That Rag. But we'll leave it for another night. We're going to kick on with the music that falls into the status orange category. And we're going to Ireland. Where else, I suppose? And while it's not, well, it is rain related. It's a U2 song and it's Bullet the Blue Sky. It's the only reference of any U2 song I could find that had a bit of sky. Bullets of rain falling out of it. It's the best I could do, folks. So we'll truck on because we have a bit of Phil Collins and Peter Green and Bob Dylan and the Zombies, and we may try and get Clearwater Creedence Revival, Al J, David Bowie, and possibly some Modest Mice, but we mightn't have time. But we'll see how we're going. But we might as well get an Irish one on while we're here, and that's going to be U2's job tonight. This is Bullet the Blue Sky from the Joshua Tree, the Super Deluxe version. Enjoy this.
God visit to me. His face red like a rose in a thorn bush, like all the colors of a royal flush. And it's peeling off those dollar bills, slapping them down. 100, 200. And I can see those fighter planes. And I can see those fighter planes across the mud huts where the children sleep, through the alleys of quiet city street. We take the staircase to the first floor. We turn the key and slowly unlock the door. As the man breathes into his saxophone, and through the walls we hear the city groan. Outside it's America. Outside it's America. America.
Jesus, man, could you change the channel?
Fuck you, man. If you don't like my fucking music, get your own fucking cab.
I had a really rough...
I'll pull up to the side and kick your ass out.
Man, come on. I had a rough night, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Out of my fucking cab. Out of my cab.
Man, hey!
Get out of my way, let me by. 'cause I know.
Doesn't care anymore.
Don't care anymore. Simple as that. Philip Collins.
He doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't give a shite. Not 2 fucks does he give. And a line of fucks, and he doesn't care. That was Phil Collins, I don't care anymore. And that's the kind of attitude you'd have to have with Irish weather. Before that, we'd U2 from Ireland. Don't live there, of course, because they're smart. Bullet the Blue Sky from the Joshua Tree. But yes, Phil Collins, gas man, serious drummer, drummers to the front. But we've got some housekeeping to go through, Patrick. We were just talking about Peter Gabriel there. And your friend, what's his name?
Phil Collins? How did I, who are we talking about?
Impala, dude.
Oh, Tame Impala,
Tame
yeah.
Impala, yeah.
Kevin Parker.
We also have a couple of requests I have been neglecting to read out. Alan and Eunice are cruising the specials aisle of Aldi and they're off to a little restaurant later for nibbles looking for some Christy Moore. Oh, well, you missed him. We had him on earlier. And what else have we got? We're into the second half of the show. Obviously, it's the weather section of the show.
Deep into the second half.
Deep into it, yeah. We're further gone. Oh, the clip we played in the middle. We played that as a fuck you to Don Henley. He's not going to stop this going out live tomorrow night.
Yeah, you best not.
If he gets those 60 buys that he's employed to find all his music being used on the internet.
If you can employ 60 men...
You've got too much money to start
You don't need the revenue.
Oh, what? The bollocks. Where is it now? Yeah, I read that he has 60 people looking for... Eagles have 60 people policing the internet for unlawful use of the music. Well, I hope they're listening to Fresh FM tomorrow night live because we'll be playing a bit.
Are they hiring? I definitely. Well, they're just typing
listen
in...
to loads of music. I haven't found any.
Just typing in websites. Just like, is there any Eagles on here?
But we just played a clip from The Big Lebowski and The Slow Death of Dude's Car. That was the name of that clip. And there's Eagles music in it. So there's a good chance that will block the video being put up on YouTube over the weekend. And if it does, well, what we're going to do is we're going to recreate the clip ourselves and then they can't pull it because there'll be no Eagle music.
I'll get all the instruments, all the goofy instruments in.
Yeah,
and try and play the song.
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to do a bit of role play. So...
Oh shit, we're doing it now.
Let's do it now, Pat. We can't have the background music, of course, so I'll try and have a different background music. Oh, I won't be able to because I might play the clip at the end. So anyway, yes.
The Pink Panther.
The Big Lebowski. The clip from The Big Lebowski.
Jesus, man, can you change the channel?
Fuck you, man. If you don't like my music, get your own cab.
I had a really rough...
I'll pull over and... I'll pull over to the side and kick your ass out.
Man, come on, I've had a really rough night and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Out of a fucking cab. Out of here. Hey. Man, hey.
There you have it, folks.
That was that.
That was that without the Eagles, but maybe a small bit of Eagles still in it. Right, let's power... Huh?
If the people he's hired can hear those like 3 chords and work out that's an Eagles song,
They deserve the $8 an hour they're getting. Bastards. Anyway.
Plus tips.
Plus tips, don't play the Eagles music. And
Here's a tip. Don't be a cunt, Don.
Witchy woman. I'll grab that broomstick and break it in half and try. Anyway, Peter Green, sound man, he didn't mind his music being played.
He didn't want any money.
No, exactly. He was the opposite. A bit like Gautier. He stopped taking royalties for his famous big hit, Somebody That I Used to Love. Somebody That I Used to Know.
Well, that's a bit stupid.
Well, I see a lot of it was sampled. So he would only have got a half the royalties, and then he decided after a while, fuck it, I'll just turn off the monetizing.
Still a bit stupid, like.
Well, I suppose. I know what you mean.
I'd shake his hand if I saw him.
Yeah, fair play.
As long as he had some clothes on, like.
Paint. Anyway.
Paint some clothes on him.
This is Baby When the Sun Goes Down, It's Gonna Start Pissing Rain by Peter Green.
The shadows fall, children play. Maybe when the sun goes down, they go away. But these pains here inside, maybe when the sun goes down, I cannot hide. Without you, baby, when the sun goes down, without you. The shades of blue and shades of green, but baby, when the sun goes down, now they can't be seen. But these chains that bind my heart, now baby, when the sun goes down, now these will remain. Oh, without you, baby, when the sun goes down, without you. Had your life in my hands, baby, when the sun goes down, please understand that it was love and jealousy. Baby, when the sun goes down, I'll have to pay. One more day, just one more dream, and baby, when the sun goes down, then they will see that all that
Thanks, Cathal, and
Kieran
and Patrick.
To Low here from Glasnevin.
Cemetery. Ooh.
Well, the mild and rather dull weather looks set to continue for the next few
decades.
Centuries.
Tonight it'll be mostly dry and generally cloudy, but there will be some drizzle and mist about as well.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Lowest temperatures tonight are between -7 and 11 degrees with just light winds.
Are a shite.
Once again, it will be mostly cloudy for tomorrow, Tuesday, but there will be a few sunny intervals, especially in the northeast of the country.
Will there fuck?
Giving these poor people hope.
Scattered patches of rain and drizzle will spread north over Ireland during the course
of your lifetime.
That's more like it.
But overall, there will be plenty of dry weather.
Jesus, what was that?
Have a drink, mate.
Top temperatures for tomorrow of 12 to 16 degrees.
For 2 minutes.
In moderate southerly
gales.
Gale Platt.
There will be little change then for Wednesday, with another mainly cloudy day expected. There'll be a few patches of rain and drizzle around, but overall lots of dry weather once again.
I wouldn't bank on it.
A few limited bright or sunny spells may develop on Wednesday. Again, these are most likely...
There's a lot of if, buts and maybes about this.
Fingers crossed.
...to occur in northern counties.
Of Spain.
Highest temperature is very mild at Wednesday of 14 to 17 degrees. And finally then looking ahead to Thursday, it looks set to be rather breezy on Thursday with lots of cloud once again. A dry day for many.
In Africa.
But there will be some patches of rain or drizzle, especially in the south.
The west.
The east.
The north.
And
the west. It'll be drier at sea upside down in a dinghy.
Highest temperatures on Thursday of 12 to 15 degrees.
But you'll be so damp and miserable by then it won't even matter.
That's the land area forecast, and now for the sea area forecast. The meteorological situation then as of 9 p.m. tonight. High pressure of 1,032 hectopascals is positioned over Central Europe, and this extends a moderate southeast airflow over Ireland. The forecast now for Irish coastal waters from Fairhead to Carnsore Point to Valentia, and for the Irish Sea.
Rain.
Precipitation.
More rain.
Drizzle.
Lashing rain. Pissing rain.
Eggstella
Sideways rain. Mished. Drenched. Soaked. Lashing. Pissing. Teeming. Rain.
And the weather for all Irish coastal waters now.
Rain.
Precipitation.
Mostly cloudy with patches of rain and drizzle developing, along with some mist. The visibility will decrease, generally moderate to poor on Tuesday, with some patches of mist and drizzle. With some patches of mist and drizzle. With some patches of mist and drizzle. Slowly falling, along with some mist falling slowly. Finally tonight, Belmullet
has disappeared due to rain.
That's all from Med Éireann for now. Thanks for listening and have a good night.
Good Jesus. What was that, Pat?
I think he needs like a lozenge. Or I'm no doctor.
Lozenge, he needs one of those suction things that the dentist has.
I'm no doctor, but I don't think your throat should be able to make that kind of noise.
No, not on national TV. National radio. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what it was. Right, where are we up to? We've got another request. Angela says hi. She's been listening from the start of the show. She's down in Costa del Pontoon, enjoying stealing wheels. Oh, Angela, I'm not sure if our wires are crossed there. But anyway, she's been listening from the start. We are going to play another tune that is related to both rain and the Big Lebowski. The synchronicity is absolutely drenched with.
It's almost like we planned this.
It is almost like it. Almost. Vernier. This is...
To the untrained eye. Ear.
The deaf man's ear. Have you ever seen The Rain? ?
Oh, I'm from Ireland. Credence.
Have you ever seen the rain? And we're nearly at the end. This is very near the end of the show. We've one last word from possibly the most famous weatherman ever. And we're going to stick that on now, and we'll have one tune to finish us out. This is a video about the Great Storm of 1987. How deadly weather killed 18, flattened 15 million trees, and left a £1.5 billion repair bill after weatherman Michael Fish told the nation no hurricane was coming.
Earlier on today, apparently, a woman rang the BBC and said she heard that there was a hurricane on the way. Well, if you're watching, don't worry, there isn't. But having said that, actually, the weather will become very windy. But most of the strong winds, incidentally, will be down over Spain and across into France as well. But there's a vicious-looking area of low pressure on our doorstep, nevertheless, around about the Brittany area, and that is going to head across the southeastern corner of the country, bringing, if nothing else, a lot of rain with it.
A hurricane. A hurricane with it.
That was the great Michael Fish from 1987. We are out the gap. It's our last tune. It's Modest Mice, who were now known as Modest Mouse. They went down the Dragon Road. And this is Float On. You've been listening to Kieran and Patrick. Right, we're off. We're out the gap.
Slán live, Ihawa, Cordy Gale.
Mind the buses. See you next Tuesday. Slán go full.
The podcast you just listened to was a live recording of a radio show, first broadcast on Fresh FM with support from New Zealand On Air. Fresh FM is a community access media station based in Te Tauihu, the top of the South Island, New Zealand. The funding of Access Media makes these podcasts possible. To find similar programs by other community access media stations, go online to accessmedia.nz. If you or your group would like to know more about how you can have a program on our station, please contact us. Visit our website freshfm.net for our contact details.